Hey, post-autistic Anthony here. Just wanted to say that there will be more of these little voice memo things, and I have had to cut out a lot of this video in order to make it shorter and make it to where I can post it. And I've had to do a lot of editing. It's very late. It's 1:24 in the morning, and I put a lot of effort into this. So you'll see more of this. I'm sorry I had to cut out a lot of it, but it's so I can post the video. What's up, autistic kids? Welcome again. This is autistic Anthony here. So, I know you can't hear a word that I'm saying, and what I'm pretty much saying is I'm trying to figure out the lore. I think the lore is that Mythos or Monogon, based off of the clipboards that we have in the first level, are taking people to Fantasyland and then conducting experiments on them where they're killing them, but they still have some consciousness left in them after death, and they're like decaying and they're dying, but they're not fully actually dead. And if you look back at the first episode, you'll see that clipboard that talks about that, and I put text on the screen saying that because you also couldn't hear me there. Sorry, it's a pretty big problem, and I've been working very hard to fix that problem that makes it to where you can't hear me during the video. But anyway, I think the nobodies are the decayed and dead versions of the people in Fantasyland that have already been died and had the experiments conducted on them. And I think that that's why you see them all around the Mythos and Monogon facility, I guess, or the Bone Lab facility, because they are creating them and then using them as like their worker ants. So they're working in the facility after the experiments are conducted on them. I don't know how they're getting the people into Fantasyland. I think they bring them in when they're very young, or something like that. At least that's what I think. But I think they're bringing them in when they're very young, so that they don't know what's going on, and then they raise them in that medieval setting. So, yeah, this is post Anthony, and I hope you enjoy the video. Some crazy stuff happens towards the end, and just take my word for it. We're definitely getting towards the end. And the ending is crazy. Bye. Okay, what's up again, autistic kids? Post Anthony here again, about the void things, the like purple nobodies. Those are not made from the Fantasyland, people. I believe that those are made from void, because in the video you'll see, and I'm talking about this in the video, but you can't hear it because everything else is in the background. I'm talking about how when you shoot the void enemies and you look at the wound, it looks exactly like the void, like blobs, the purple void blobs, that exact pattern that was on the purple void blobs in the mine dive level when you go into like the mouth thing. You'll see that it's like the exact same pattern and everything. So I think that the void, and also like humans aren't able to shoot purple testicles from their hands at the player. So that's another reason that I think it's not human. So yeah, I don't think the void nobodies are human, or at least started out as human. I think they somehow like formed from the void, or maybe they were nobodies that had formed from players and then they got infected by the void somehow. and became the Void Nobodies. But yeah, Autistic Anthony out again. Hey, Autistic Anthony, post-Autistic Anthony here again for the third time. Sorry, the skeletons, and you can't, I'm also talking about this in the video, but you can't hear it. That I didn't read the first episode. I should have, but I went back and played through the episodes to try to find stuff that I may have missed in the video. And right next to that, the skeleton that was chained to the wall in the first episode that you see, there's a clipboard somewhere around there, and it pretty much just said that the skeletons were like living decorations that either MythOS or Monogon created. I don't know why they would create these. They might have been like just threats that they made against Fantasyland for some reason. I guess to keep the people in Fantasyland from like becoming weak and not doing anything. And you could also see when I was talking in that second time that I started talking, I was talking about how and I also showed this. I didn't talk about it. I showed it while I was talking. And when you kill the nobodies, the normal ones, and you look at their wound, you can see through it, as if when you like shot a person, if it went all the way through, you would be able to like see through it. So that's another reason that I think they're not human. And the nobodies, they get hurt, and when they get hurt, they like scream, they like yell. So that's another reason that I think that they are human, because if they weren't, and they were just like some like fake entity, like they probably wouldn't scream. With the skeletons, they just make a grunting noise, and I think that's because that they're just a decoration. And or I don't even know if they make a grunting noise. I think they just growl at you, and then when you kill them, they just go silent. But with the nobodies, they actually make a sound when you hit them, because they're real people, and they can feel pain, and they react to pain. Like I said, they probably don't want to kill you, but it's just wired into their brain. You have to be, for some reason. Maybe Monogon brainwashed them while they were in Fantasyland and taught them to kill anything they saw. Yeah, I don't think the skeletons groan. I haven't gone back through and listened to that, so put it in the comments if they do groan, because I don't care enough to check myself. Yeah, post Autistic Anthony out for the third time. It probably won't be the last. Has something to do with that, because there wouldn't, I feel like there wouldn't be this like walkway over here. See, like hills over here. Hey, I just wanted to come back again and tell everyone this is all just speculation. I have no idea if I'm even on the right galaxy. not even on the same page as Bone Lab. I don't even know if any of the stuff that I'm talking about is true or if I'm just pulling it out of thin air, because this is just based off of what I saw. There's obviously stuff that I probably didn't see, hidden rooms with those key cards that I talked about in previous episodes that probably lead to lore that I had no idea even existed. So I just wanted to tell everyone it's just speculation. I have no idea if any of the stuff that I'm saying is true. So if before you go down in the comments and be like,
hey, actually, the lore, you got it wrong. You got it so wrong. You're such a stinky little boy. You suck. You suck big monkey testes.
I just wanted to let you know that that's all speculation, and it's not very kind to say those things in the comments. It hurts my feelings very badly. Bye. Hey, post-autistic Anthony again for the 4th time. I did have to delete some stuff because it was 25 minutes long. It was actually around 30 minutes long, and I had to cut it down to 25, and then I recorded this, and I have to cut it down even more. So, there will be quite a bit missing, but, in this part, like right here, you'll see that when I open the door, guess what I see, and this further proves my theory. I see no bodies with peasant outfits on. No bodies with peasant outfits on. No bodies with peasant outfits on, showing that they're somehow related and they're somehow connected. No bodies and peasants are the same thing. That's what it's trying to tell us. I've been right about this all along. I knew it. Reading this, we have good bad news. Good news is Monogon has banned Fantasy Land in favor of greener pastures, using Lava Gang to dig into their left-behind research and resources. Bad news is you're well past the point of no return. If you stay here now, you will be stuck in a long-forgotten back closet of Mythos forever. But if you make it to the Void, you're welcome to come join us. We're building something new and expanding upon what's been found. Grab what you can, and we'll see you on the outside. Lava Gang's here. Wow, dude, that's what he was talking about. The Lava Gang. Stuff we heard about them in like the first, the very, very, very first episode. So maybe this is like
all shipping between Mythos and Fantasyland
at the very end.
Must be marked appropriately.
I don't think that's supposed to be that color. I think this might be glitched out. I don't think that's supposed to be that color. Well, that looks important, and he was talking about how he wouldn't survive the ascent. And it looks like, yeah, we're ascending up. So I'm gonna wait and see you in the next episode. This very well be, maybe, the last level, this one.